it is your old pal Rob. Alright, before I get going here, I'm going to tell you a few things just to clarify things so you guys understand. Number one, I have a pre-order for this on Miniature Market. Okay, I already pre-ordered it. It's coming in, so I'm going to make a judgment for myself. All the things that I'm going to state are from people that I've heard from in the industry, okay, and that have given me inside tips. Are they true or not? I can't confirm them or not, okay? But I'm telling you what I'm being told. But also, I'm going to give you some cold hard facts, and I want you to sit and really think on these a bit, and this is going to tell you a lot of things. You know, as the title says, this could kill this entire franchise if it does not go well. All right, people were already upset because the second edition was discontinued. Okay, and it seems to be a trend that this all disappears. If you have the means to go get second edition or first edition through the secondary markets, through eBay, Etsy, Amazon, whatever, do it now. Do it now. Okay? And believe me, some of you may really like this Legends in the Dark, as we'll call it. Okay? You know, but when you slap the Descent thing on it, and if it doesn't go well, it could kill the entire thing. One of the things that I am hearing is that the app is a total train wreck and mess. Okay? That it doesn't perform well on any kind of iPad or anything like that, and that it struggles. I'm also hearing that you may need to have to put it on a TV to really get to see what you need to see on it, because a lot of things are small. This seems very rushed, and this can kill this franchise. Okay? If this goes as horribly wrong as it perceives, I'm hearing all these things about how this app is just basically a video game. Okay? And that's not what we want. We play board games to play board games. If I want to play video games, if I want to play a good dungeon crawl, I'm going to go play Baldur's Gate, Bard's Tale, or you know, something like that on my Xbox or my PS5. Okay? You know, it's fun to have phone apps and this, that, and the other. But honestly, when I play board games, I want to be able to just sit there and just be able to formulate things and do things, and that's why I play board games. Well, plus I'm an old guy, okay? I understand the integration for the younger guy, okay, who has grown up on video games. I have too. I was there at the very beginning, okay, in the 70s when I was playing Pong, okay, and shoving my quarters in complete amazement. All right, I played Pong until I couldn't see, and then I progressed all the way through. I'm an OG when it comes to, you know, games and stuff like that. And kids that were that have grown up in the you know, Super Nintendo era, you know, were maybe 5 or 6 then, or maybe the early Xbox, PlayStation 2 eras. Okay, and remember a better day and like to integrate their things with their board games. that may work for you. Okay, this game may work for you, but there's some red flags there, folks. And I've got a bad feeling this can kill this franchise. Okay, now listen, there's nothing I would love more than to eat my words. Because I was there when the original Descent came out. I keep pointing up there because it's sitting up there. I was there. And I was playing it on my kitchen table with my 5-year-old daughter at the time. Okay? But things have come a long way since then. Okay? A very, very long way. And it's not the same thing anymore. Okay? Descent holds a special place in my heart. And when you say, well, it's not the 3rd edition, this is something different. Okay? No, I understand that. I understand that. And the 2nd edition, you know, some people like, you know, like one edition, like the other edition, and then other people just completely hate the entire thing. Then maybe one person likes, I've read the comments and they've been all over the place. Some people are excited for this, but let me point out a couple of red flags. Okay, on that video, they shut off the likes and the dislikes, and they shut off all comments. Okay, after they let it set for a few days. That's a bad sign, because there was a lot of, like me, confusion over what is this? What is this? Okay, now let's clear up another thing. Once you put the furniture together, it stays together, and that's why the box is so big. Okay, does it help the gameplay? Because it looks like a mess. Okay, another telling sign is that no review. This comes out on August 6th. Okay, a week from now, a little more than a week from now. Okay, this comes out. Okay, and there are no review videos out there whatsoever. Okay, that's a little suspect. What does that tell you? Okay, they don't want to send review copies of this thing out. Okay, maybe that's it, or maybe they got it in late, or maybe it's going to be delayed. Okay, but according to my sources, okay, this comes out next week. That's why I pre-ordered it. I want to make sure that I bring it in here and give you guys the true skinny on this thing from my perspective. Okay, please don't let anybody tell you whether or not to buy a game. Okay, the smartest thing that we can do is give our opinion on it. Okay, and also present it to you in a way that you can make the smart decision that works for you. It may work for you. I may get this thing in front of me and go, wow, I get this now. Okay, because of how poorly it was put out on that video. So I'm leaving this wide open, but I'm telling you, as we're getting closer, there is less talk about this, less buzz about this. I know certain companies have cut back on their orders for this thing because of all the bad press it's getting. And it's getting a lot of bad press. Go out there and type in Descent Legends of Darkness and look at all the negative stuff that you see out there, which is unfortunate. Okay? But is it true? We're going to find out. But if it is true, this is going to kill a legendary franchise. This will kill a legendary franchise unless somebody buys the rights to it, meaning Christian Peterson and his new company and the people that he had working for him, and they revitalize it. That's the only way that you might be able to save this. Okay? If this thing's a total disaster the way it is looking. Listen, I don't want that to happen. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. But is Fantasy Flight, is Asmodee intentionally killing Fantasy Flight and just trying to make it a card company so this Atomic Mask can take off? Because they're losing a whole bunch of licenses and stuff like that, and things are not going well for what was once the flagship of gaming. This could be a planet killer for it. All right? Yeah, granted, you got Marvel Champions, but how long can you beat that into the ground? Okay? Yeah, you got Lord of the Rings, but you're not really putting anything new out for it. We're getting something new for Journeys into Middle-earth. Okay. That's good. And, well, we've already talked about Unfathomable. All right, they lost the license on Battlestar Galactica. And, hey, let's face it, the show's been off for a while. These are some dark times for a very important company. This in-flight better be something very special, and this game better be something that we don't expect. Okay? And that I hope to God that I'm eating my shoe 10 days from now. I really do. I really, really do. Nothing would make me happier than this game to be an overwhelming success. I'm bringing it in. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to give you my opinion on it, which doesn't mean anything, okay? But you got to make the decision for yourself, okay? And decide what is going to be the fate of Descent going forward. That's what this truly comes down to. And we're going to definitely see that 10 days from now, because it's Thursday today. Tomorrow's Friday, and a week from then it comes out, and over the weekend should be able to figure it out. And come that Monday, the bell may toll for thee. Or, like I said, I'll be sitting here eating shoelaces. And it wouldn't be the first time. I'd rather be wrong when I have to say something negative. I'd rather be wrong than be right, honestly. I would love to see everybody prosper. It's tough enough out there in this world today, okay, than to have to constantly have negative stuff. This isn't about being negative. This is about the fate of a beloved game. And it's beloved by me and beloved by a lot of you out there, or else you wouldn't be watching this video. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we can hope for the best. But boy, there's a lot of signs that are just pointing negative. Nobody is saying anything positive online. Nobody, there's no reviews out there, which means they're holding that game back and shutting off comments. There's a lot of negative things. And then all the stuff I'm hearing on the other side from people that are supposedly have connections to the inside. How much can, I hold as much weight on that as I do a can of beans that I find out in the parking lot. Not much hope at all. That is good information. Okay? So, I am telling you this, and hopefully I'm wrong on some of this stuff. But when we look at the real facts and some of the things that are going on, it doesn't look good, folks. It doesn't look good. So, what do you have to say about this? What are your thoughts about it? Are you still holding hope? A week out? Are you excited? Or are you, oh God, please. Next. I'd rather hear more from the people that are holding out hope. But let's see what happens. It doesn't look good, folks. And this may kill one of the best franchises out there. The Descent franchise. Or, I could be totally wrong. It might be the start of something new. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. Love to hear you in the comments. We'll see you soon.